Gonna risk it. Start with updating. 69 minutes left. Nice. Tell me a story. Experiment 101. What? Their developer Splash just cut off. Did you hear the sound cut off? Like it didn't want to load or something. Very small percent of individual may expand like seizures. When exposed to certain light patterns or flashing lights, exposure to certain patterns or backgrounds on a computer screen while playing video games may induce an epileptic seizure in these individuals. Certain conditions may induce previously undetected epileptic symptoms, even in persons who have no history of prior seizures or epilepsy. If you're anyone in your family has an epileptic condition, consult with your physician prior to playing. If you experience any of the following symptoms while playing a video game, dizziness, altered vision, ire, muscle twitches, loss of awareness, disorientation, any involuntary movement or convulsions, immediately discontinue use and consult your physician before resuming play. How could you read that? Especially if you're an epileptic nutter. I mean, I read it, but I read fast. All right, shut the fuck up. It's a cutscene. Shut the fuck up. Is that intentional? That the screen was like juddering? Oh, look at that hair. What the fuck? I like it so far. Yeah, look at his eyes. Oh no. No, I'm playing. Oh yeah. Ooh, tribal. Oh no. Oh shit. All right. Maybe we should have waited for that patch. This part's so quiet.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to BIOMUTANT.
All right. What kind of speech do you have? Oh my god, all of them. Will it give me a sample? Alright. Change the scale of the HUD. I'm just going to assume we can bring that down a bit. Damage numbers, enemy indicators, out of range indicator, sure. Comic book effects, yeah. Remove waypoint when near, sure. Compass, rotate with the view. Camera shake. I feel like that was on 1000 in that cutscene. Sure. Sprint toggle. Yeah, toggle better. Invert the vertical. Scale smoothing. Okay. Net frequency. How often the narrator speaks. How often the creatures speak gibberish. That's... I don't quite know about that. Wouldn't I want the narrator to speak quite a bit? Daryl, welcome. 100 narration. Shoot, reload, parry, Wong Fu. QTE autocomplete. Auto advanced dialogues. Sure. Okay. Play a new game. Let's put it on hard. I hear it's very easy. Whoa, very Star Wars-y. There's no sound of him moving around. I feel like I'm missing some sound.
Encode your DNA.
Ooh, this feels a bit rough. I'm wondering if I should wait for that update file. Is it still downloading? But this is what people would have played if they reviewed, right? Let's see if we can make it go a bit faster. So, Nimble developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with gene mutation, making them nimble and dexterous, lesser developed intellect. Sounds good to me. A dum-don. That's awesome. A dum-don. The least developed hybrid offshoot compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. Why do they just all say... Okay, so like the bars are changing, but the number is the same. You know what I mean? So ignore the number. Rex. Even DNA string make it apt for both physical and mental challenges. Regenerative. Cool. Extremely tough and resilient. Directly into the power of Ki. Amplifies their sonic output. The Murgle. Form and appearance have dominated over function. That's interesting. Ki energy down, energy regen, but it's... Oh, barter is up. Okay. So what do you get a lot of? I think we'll go... I think I want like... What was this guy? The melee damage and the health? Less health, less melee damage, less energy regen. What do you get? Move speed. Critical is up a little bit. This one looks terrible. Melee damage seems like a good thing. And Ki energy. What are you lacking in? Critical chance. Yeah, I'll take it. Looks weird though. Randomize. Is that just the appearance that's changing? Nope. Oh, it just randomly picks your thing. I see. Creature fursona. Very good. Ki energy super high, health down, armor down. That could be kind of fun. It's not really like a huge... I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of melee and Ki stuff, I'd imagine. Ki power. What has the most melee and Ki energy? Look at this guy. Fip. This guy seems like he gets the most. Just the most in general, you know? Yeah, exactly. Why have randomized when it's just... There's 6. Okay, I guess I'll go with the Ki energy. Because it doesn't suffer too much other than a bit of health. Could make it kind of hard. Alright. Attributes. Okay.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, and then I can still screw around with this. Oh, but this is what he's going to look like? So could I have just fucked around with him anyway? That's so strange. So you can just completely change this. Okay, can we go back?
Encode your DNA.
Or can you pick what they look like after? I'm a little worried I'm going to get stuck with, I kind of like this dum-don guy. Or Rex. Rex is kind of cute. Look at this guy's kind of a badass. This is sort of the weirdest looking one. Murgle. The Murgle looks the prettiest. The Murgle is pretty nice looking, yeah. What do you get out of Murgle? A lot of bartering. But then I could just change it all anyway.
Define your genetic structure.
I guess... Oh, I see. I guess strength and agility would be nice. Lots of strength and Ki energy would be nice. That's nice. Yeah, we'll go lots of strength. What are you getting when you go towards agility? Oh, your melee damage goes way down. Alright, so we want super strength. You can't have strength and key energy. Or you can just sit in the middle. Boom! There are like... Okay, they're on the complete opposite of each other. Let's just be this big buff bruiser. It kind of sucks because you don't know what you're going to enjoy doing in the game. But they force you down this road of you better pick now. I get so much more strength and hardly any more. It's like you're only minus 10 intellect and you get 91 more strength. I'm gonna go with this guy and just bash people to bits. And I can get a lot of agility too. I'll take it.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Heat, radioactivity, biohazard, cold. I feel like this big bruiser would be resistance to the cold.
Choose your first style.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. It looks like a raccoon. No colors, just presets, baby. What a strange way to pick the colors. It does look like... you could have this dog, it's a rescue.
Pick your main color.
I like sort of a intense purple. Where's it changing? Can I zoom? Whoa. Yeah.
Choose your detail color.
Whoa. Look at his I didn't realize he's so scaly looking when you crank up the black. That could just be not intentional. It's not bad. Purple and black.
Pick a class.
Okay. Non-automatic rifles inflict 20% more attack damage. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly and your next magazine is granted 20% damage. Pretty cool.
Commando.
Your attack speed with melee weapons is increased by 10% when your health drops below. I don't like that.
Cypher Commando. Cypher Commando. Sabot Cypher.
Key energy regen increased. Shoot a spark ball.
Saboteur.
Ooh, melee dual wield. Dodge energy reduced by 20%. I like that.
Sentinel.
Base armor up.
Saboteur.
Saboteur. I think I'll pick this one.
Cypher. Commando.
Your attack speed is increased only when your health
Deadeye.
drops. This one's pretty cool. Not automatic rifles, 20% more. That is really nice, but I think I'm gonna go with Saboteur.
Saboteur chosen.
Side. The guns are OP. Shit. Now you're making me doubt myself.
Pick a class.
Okay, I mean, it's not like you can't do melee if you have the gun thing. The melee combat could be super clunky. Your dodge energy is reduced. Guns are OP. Well, I put everything into strength. That could have been a mistake.
Deadeye.
20% more for anything that's non-automatic. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and you get 20% more damage on a perfect reload. You know? Melee is hard to do in first person. That's why Cyberpunk was clunky. And also, Cyberpunk was clunky because they tried to make 3 games. Because they thought they could be Rockstar.
Commando.
But they are off-brand Rockstar from Poland.
Choose your detail color.
Will it
Pick your main.
save
Choose
this?
your first stop. Choose a genetic resilience. Define your genetic structure.
So what's gun damage in this? Oh, it doesn't matter, actually. Okay, so I could have super high strength and then also...
Choose a genetic. Choose your. Pick your main. Choose your. Pick a
and
class.
still use guns.
Come Saboteur.
Your dodge energy is reduced.
Come Deadeye.
God, those seem like such good perks. 20% more attack.
Come Saboteur.
Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons. Oof, I don't know. Alright, I'm going dual wield.
Saboteur chosen.
I have chosen it, and let's do it.
That'll work.
What? What?
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
I love how dumb this guy looks. Very colorful. Kind of looks like the Outer Worlds. Bunny hop.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
That's pretty funny. Could be a funny game.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Strength and power.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
This is actually funny.
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end, it's the way you act that counts.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
Aura somewhat dark. Oh! I thought I was still going to get to choose.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Ratchet and Clank is going to melt my brain after playing this. But
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
But it's not always about how many textures and graphics you can put in. It just has to evoke something and
Do
be
you
cohesive.
remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Oh shit. Okay, let's put dodge on R1 or L1. Mapping. Okay. R1's reload. That seems strange. Melee square. Shoot R2, great. Reload. Parry's L1. Oh fuck. Wang Fu triangle. Alright, so I need to change one of these. Shoot on R2 is good. We could make reload.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Okay. Oh, I like how he gets down on 2 feet, on all fours. Hey, that was the opening cutscene. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it doesn't have the day one patch, but it feels pretty rough. The transitions.
It was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Okay.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Okay, so we'll go attack buttons on that one side. Reload. Great. Parry there. Let's do it. Alright.
Chop, chop!
Interesting headline. Internet memes. Leaflet propaganda of the digital age. That's true. Things you just see all the time become a part of your mindset. Like, I think we have so much information coming at us that you can't possibly sift through it all and remember everything and be up on everything. So you just kind of, your brain tries to decipher this onslaught of information, and then you're left with generalities of, didn't this person do that? Isn't this person like that? It's actually so stunning that Kojima was talking about memes 20 years ago. He actually might be from the future, and he has to just carefully pick what ideas he puts on us now. So some of them seem so stupid, but we just haven't gotten there yet. A weapon add-on. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attached to your ranged weapon, give it an extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Aw. Some enemies have resistance. I like how everything is like the UI in this game is just kind of big and very easy to read and see. It's really nice. I see. It's the Fortnite UI? Oh, that's true. He made Death Stranding here before COVID when Amazon took over. Very true. Oh, there's a double jump? Can I turn... Oh, once you put on that... What's this? Pew Pew Borkspraka. We've already put on one. A regen bag. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate. You have to use consumables or find a way to heal. It is... You're right. It's just Fortnite. I'm pumped on Kojima's next game. Kojima, I don't like the length of the cutscenes, but I love his games.
One hand after the other.
I love playing every single game he's made. The stories sometimes hit or miss, but they are always fun to play. They're always like exceptionally good to play. What's down in here? This is just where I came from. Look at this. Oh, I love the size discrepancy. His game, yeah, stories are always quirky. He has like a great sense of. I'd love him to make a horror game, obviously. But oh, this is gonna be cool. I didn't think of them actually being the size of just like big rodents in this dystopian post apocalyptic world. It's nice. This game is nice.
The oil sludge.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
It only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment.
Ah! How do I dodge better?
Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry! You idiot. Oh shit. Oh shit. I should be parrying that, I guess. Uh-oh, I'm in the sludge! Move. Get out. Oh! What an idiot. Yeah, oh my god, could you imagine that? Running around picking up ammo? Why am I... I don't want to look at the screen. This game was very cheap, Canadian dollars wise. It's $10 less than a normal game. No, $20 less than a normal game and $30 less than the new price. That was a weird loading screen.
Oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted
Only in Canada,
to the
though.
new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry, son of a bitch.
Tapped hard. You lack key energy for that. Running low.
Oh, I see. You have like an endurance meter way, way at the top.
Got it.
Oh, you can press reload or you can just automatically let it reload. Like Returnal. It's weird. Instead. What is this? Is that sushi? Isn't that crazy? In America, it's full price. It's your $60, and in Canada, it's also 60, but 60 Canadian. So our last gen games are $80 brand new, and yours are 60, and our PS5 games are 90, and yours are 70, right? So this is 60 Canadian, which is very low. How much is $60 Canadian in American? 60... Why won't it just tell me? Because it's not Google, that's why. Let's do the conversion. 60 CAD to USDs. $50. Weird, eh? Okay, how do you eat? Dainty. Health regen 250. So, oh, I see. So it's going to slowly regenerate. I used health. Oh, fuck. I just used 2? God damn it. It's really easy to accidentally use them. Is this guy wearing denim? I really like the vibe of this. A lot. I like it. It controls pretty well. It could use a bit more weight, but I just like the design, the look, the combat so far. It's pretty simple. I would agree with that review so far of like being a great game for kids. Yakuza 7 was only 45? Crazy. Yeah, imagine if this game was just like cheaper and not an open world. Why does it have to be an open world? Ouch. Fuck you, dolphin.
Slice and dice.
Ha! Nice. It's got a lot of style that works. I really vibe with the writing and the design. Yeah, it does make me feel like, why did you have to make it open world? Could you have made it a lot better by not being open world? What would you have lost? I mean, so far this is like linear as fucking hell, and that's great. Open just means you get to choose your challenges, where you're going to go, you're going to explore things. Are there going to be things worth exploring that needed to be in the open world? Get out of the way. I like the variations in the combat animations, and it feels pretty intuitive with how you're moving around. It's very, very easy, and I'm on hard. I mean, they like really telegraph when you gotta parry. I'm pretty sure. Let's just try standing right in the middle of a bunch of enemies and see what happens. Explore the tunnel. Music's pretty generic so far. Defeat the iron wall. Some enemies carry large shields. You need to break that with melee. Immediately shoots.
Cutting edge.
Hey!
It's starting to add up.
I was pressing dodge.
Bullets everywhere.
It's weird. It's not really like a lock-on. Shit.
Head on.
I'm a little confused sometimes about like
Out of juice.
when to be dodging, when to be meleeing, when I'm safe, that kind of thing. Would you want to restart after last checkpoint or load game? Interesting. I wonder if that'll ever come up. The loading screens are nuts, yeah. Alright, let's take care of this ranged guy first. I get it. He carries a large shield. Where's his friend? Oops. Roar. Whoa. I'm trying to parry him. Nope. Didn't parry him there. I guess you just sort of aim towards them. Oh, nice. I liked how he went through his feet. It wasn't like a beautiful animation, but it felt...
Blasting him.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know, like, can I dodge cancel? Can you cancel out of attacks? Can you interrupt their attacks? That's the stuff that's not totally clear. No ranged weapon. That's weird. I guess I unequipped it. Whatever.
Sharp steel.
Upgrade point. Do you have to do that in a workshop? Pick up
Look,
the claw
an
bar.
emergency box from the...
Old World Claw Bar, rarity common. Pew Pew Boxbraka. I like it. Oh, is there more? Locked. What do you mean locked? That's so strange. Level up. Press start to level up. You can increase an attribute of your choice by 10. Well, I guess more melee. Kill the fuckers. Or what is your key energy? I wonder if key energy is vitality. Your amount of health and the energy cost of dodging. That's cool. Vitality. Health. Health regenerates slowly outside of combat. Amount of armor. Sure. Melee damage. Sure. Melee damage. Strength and melee damage. Intellect. Key energy. And how fast key energy regenerates? Psi powers. So is key energy for dodging? Probably. Yeah, exactly. The luck stat. Luck can be really fun, though, in like a true RPG if you crank luck up and have like critical things happen. Guns can misfire, or like a lucky shot can one-shot people. Guns can blow up in your face, or a pistol could kill a boss. Your power stat defines the amount of damage you deal. This is like organized really strangely, because it's sort of like a glossary. The vitality does health and energy, so then they talk about the health there. Okay, what about key energy? Used for all kinds of combat actions. So actually, I could probably do with a boost in my key energy. I would think. No, not really. Let's just pump up the strength. What's agility? Move speed. Just your overall speed. Okay. Luck. How lucky you are. Better critical chance. Loot chance. Yeah, I don't worry too much about criticals. I don't like anything that isn't a minimum 10% increase. Alright, let's pump up the strength.
What a bruiser!
Yeah, I'm a real bruiser. Close combat. Alright. Dual wield melee. Sure. A single slashing attack. L1, R1. Launch out of a dodge. That's cool. Jump and attack. R1, 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 R1. Okay. This is a special attack. Hitting an enemy will fill up one super one foo. R1, R1 triangle. Finish a dual wield melee chain with a flurry of stabs. R2, R2, R2 triangle. Finish a ranged weapon chain. Oh, you can ranged weapon that isn't a gun. I guess we'll pick this one. Unstoppable pig. R1, R1 triangle. I have to back all the way out. It's annoying. One, two. You're on your way to performing a special attack. I gotcha. Unstoppable pig. That takes 10. What's a parry take? 20. Okay. Yeah, unstoppable pig. New Sonic event coming? Good God. SMT Nocturne remaster? Valve possibly working on a handheld Steam console. Whoa, shit. Wow. That's like what a library you'd have access to. I wonder how that's going to work. Will it stream the games to you and then not need to have any kind of a crazy processor? I like Sonic Mania. I like Sonic 1 and 2 are... They're almost impossible to beat. But they're fun to play for an hour.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Uh-oh. Stuck in the goo. Stuck in the goo. Yeah, nice portal whip around. Portal traversal. Portal transportation.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Get out. That's the good stuff.
You've absorbed a bioblob. Okay. It's weird they haven't introduced this grasshopper. Or is that the guy talking to me? I mean, it basically looks like The Last of Us. No difference. Now I'm expecting something really scary to pop out. I love the size. Old
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is
rotation puzzle. Huh, your intellect gives you more moves. That's cool. Rotate the nodes so the colors match each other.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
The colors match each other? Oh. Oh, I thought all the knobs needed to match each other. What a puzzle.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
I could see this being a game that I just I might play a bit more of this at night. Like I'll stream it for the first couple days. And I might just, like, this is such a game you could just kind of put on at the end of the day and kind of cruise through the world. Because I think it's a big, big game. I think it's humongous.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
Some puzzling. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Yeah, I think that's a good proclamation of it, Horky. Just like it, because I like the vibe of it, and I could see myself just kind of like playing Spider-Man, the combat of Spider-Man, but Spider-Man had an amazing story. I feel like Joel and Ellie are going to be off there in the corner having a moment. See here, Ellie? We used to have monkeys in wheelchairs. It's quite a sight. I thought I was going to say, out of date. Please update game. Countering an enemy attack will stun them. They have stars over their head. After hitting them, you can launch them by pressing Cycle.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oops. Oh, actually, one of those prompts was off. It said circle instead of, I think it's supposed to be my melee attack. But the on-screen prompt is okay. Can't see. Wheelchair man.
Right in the face.
Jesus. Jesus! Nice.
Half-lifed. Crit. Shot. Getting there.
It's weird not having a lock on.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Could you imagine going up to somebody in a wheelchair and saying, "Hello, wheeled one"? It's a good thing this NPC can't die. Yeah, I was thinking halfway through. I thought, "Oh shit, am I supposed to be? Is this like an escort battle?"
Those are the kind of things you need.
You know what this is like? It's kind of like baby's first Arkham game. But the Arkham games are also kind of for kids. This is a bit simpler. Arkham Knight. Arkham World. Talk to the wheeled one.
Valu alu hero. Satuatan pop kila.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Weta gono.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Farfarifyo. Tuka kupu. Mauya.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Ebazo dombubu bukoye.
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Bebuko contabe.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Tolidrea ya mauloa. Yunulua tula.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it?
Oh, I thought I was just going to go to the next line, not skip all of it. The Tree of Life. Gotcha. Oh my god, we're back here. Before I could do a wield. Ha!
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Jumping gets you out of sprint. That's annoying.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his. It's cleanly cut. You handle that net like you... He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there. One day, he hoped... But today... Head back to the Pensai tree and drop the Nono.
Okay. A guy sort of like South Parky. And he's speaking in Elvis melody. Shibba dibba dibba day. Welcome, Felix. Yeah, doesn't have very many polygons or ray tracing.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason. From this day on, he'll make one day
tree.
The land. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted. And
nature,
he says
tree of
you
life,
better hurry
fine
back to
shit.
the village before your moon. That's not true. She.
Six Fung Fu, you got it.
He lost you there for a while.
Oh, he sounds so different
but
now.
No memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted. The tree started to die when the end of days begun. The genetic. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. The Tree of Life is holding up, but the question is for how long? You're running out of time.
50%.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
The what? Come, Reaper.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't...
Aya mu aya. Yeah, mufurbu. Boom.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part.
Do wobble.
Very Breath of the Wild. Yeah, the narrator's just guessing. Whereabouts? Dead zone. All quests. Tracked quest. Okay. All right.
You're getting the hang of it.
So you have the choice to go and get these different upgrades. I mean, a
Quickest
glider.
way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks...
So we got a glider, mech stuff, octopus something. A glider seems useful if there's a lot of verticality. Oh yeah, it's going to be all this human technology.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Did I just piss on that? Signposts. Interact with it. Travel to a signpost. Signpost. Map. I did. Marked my territory. That's pretty funny.
Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
What does that mean?
The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
I wish it didn't constantly take control away. It's very, like, stop-starty.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Love interest?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
A bullseye 3 times in a row? Oh, so like a Canadian hat trick. Scoring 3 goals in a game? Oh, and in in darts? That's a hat trick. Oh, cool. Your inner balance is 2 halves to complete a wholeness, to flow through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner. Yeah. Mass Effect. And our wholeness is the sum of the choices you make. The balance of your actions creates your aura score.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Psi Shrine.
He's grateful for that.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
I didn't... What did I do? I just said I would help. You gained a psi point. Great.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something important.
Two tribes
Now, the
nearby.
Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Okay. Join a gang, kids.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
You know, sometimes you look out there in the world and you think there are
Out of date
far
says
too many
someone
stupid
needs
people.
to break the stalemate
Cleanse.
and shift the balance of power to either Jagnis or He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play you. In Jagni's case, letting the world eat, he'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you... Regardless, you'll meet again once you...
Talk to the Jagni or the Myriad. Talk to the Jagni or the Myriad. The Myriad. The Jagni. He's gonna roll all the way there. He's strong. His arm should be jacked.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I don't know. Oh, I see. You go towards... This one takes you towards Jagni.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.